Well, good morning. It is November 3rd today, and as you can see, I am actually in Bass Pro Shops rainwear, their bone dry edition, from head to toe. It is raining hard out there, but I still got to get after it. I mean, it's November 3rd, you got to try. So here's the deal. Delena's got that blind there. While it's maybe not the most ideal situation to arrow a whitetail, it's still better than standing in a tree and letting the rain beat off of you and everything else. And honestly, it's super, super hard to film out in that stuff and keep everything dry. So gonna opt for the blind this morning. I'm actually gonna probably drive awfully close to it with the Ranger and park the Ranger and just get in there and see what happens. So follow along this morning, November 3rd, a rainy Sunday morning, raining on Sunday. Alright, we made it in the blind. It is wet, wet, wet. I feel like we got in here quiet, but you just never know. There you can see me better. This is not a spooky story. Halloween's over. Unless there's a Black Panther down here, like I suspect. We got in. By all accounts on the radar, it looks like it's supposed to be heavy rainfall by 8, 9 o'clock this morning. So we're gonna, at least, it's somewhat light right now, relatively speaking, and gonna settle in here and plan on sitting for a while, knowing I may not get a long time. If it goes all out heavy rain, it's kind of a waste of time sitting in here. So I'm gonna get everything situated, settled in, and we'll hope for the best here. I mean, we're sitting over a green food plot and it's raining, so that could be really good too. So I'm going to make sure once it gets a little more daylight here that I can actually shoot out of this thing. Now the rain's picking up again. The windows on this one, this is an insulated model from Sportsman's Guide. The windows on this one are a lot smaller than our old one that sat upon this, so it is definitely more suited for a gun, but we're going to see if we can get the job done. So thanks for following along this morning, and we're going to settle in and see what happens. So as I'm settling in, one thing I failed to mention there was, as I came in, I parked kind of out on the edge of the field with the Ranger, and I came in the trail on the road, but instead of coming right up through the middle of the food plot, I took a faint deer trail on the west side of the west thicket, so it'd be the back side of the west thicket. Wind's out of the southeast, so it's blowing my scent away from the food plot and everything. Had I come right up through the food plot on the access road, it would have blew all my scent into the west thicket, and I would have been visually blowing everything out of the food plot. So I was able to come all the way around, come into the blind from the north, and ease in here. I mean, I haven't opened the windows yet, but we've gotten in here before with deer on the plot, as you've seen, and with all the noise and stuff, I'm hopeful that, that was the case today. So we're going to find out. Well, you still can't see me, but I'll flip it around. So it's just gotten light. Rain's picking up a little bit. That popcorn sound you hear is the rain falling off the trees onto the roof of the blind. It sounds super loud in the microphone from what I've checked. Gusty winds. We're kind of protected down in here, but it's still gusts every once in a while. Rain kind of comes in waves, and you can almost see it like blowing in sheets out there across. But we're just going to find out. I mean, it's an experiment. I could have just as easily, shut the alarm off and just went back to sleep, which is probably what I should have done. I'm sure that's what the deer are doing right now. But I wanted to see, it's interesting. Never worn Bass Pro Shops rain gear to hunt, but it blends right into this blind, so I mean that's perfect. And believe me, I would much rather be like over in the northeast stand or on a little rut funnel right now or something. But the whole point of this is to film and to be able to bring these hunts to you guys. So I opted for the blind just to stay dry. But I don't know if y'all can see that across there, but it's kind of cool. It's like a rain band blowing across. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but yeah, you should be able to see it there. I don't know why I feel like that's so cool, but if I wasn't dry in this blind, I'd probably think that was not cool at all. But early on, once I got settled in, I did hear a deer walk right behind me. I know it was a deer too because the stick broke and stuff like that. So there was something moving around anyway. So I'm gonna settle in. I'm good and comfortable in here. I mean, we got comfortable chairs, and when it's just one person in here, I'm able to sit all the way back and put my bow to my side and stuff. So never know what you never know. So you gotta try. And use every resource you have to make it comfortable, and that's what we're doing this morning. So thanks for hanging with me. We'll see if we can bring you anything other than me jabbering. So hang in there, and I'll bring you what I see. Hopefully you can hear me. It has really picked up. It's nasty. All I've seen out on the plot is a squirrel, and he looked like a little drowned rat for sure. Tried to get him on camera. Oh, there he goes again. He's bouncing around. That's been it. Even way off in the distance and everything. I mean, I'm not surprised by any stretch. I mean, by all rights, I should be hunkered in somewhere too. So we're gonna sit just a little bit longer, and then I might just get the heck out of here because I feel like I'm wasting some time, honestly. Well, as you can see on the time lapse on the bottom, we are truly in for it. By all rights, it looks like it should clear out to get an evening hunt in, but wow, is it going to keep on raining? So might sit here for a little bit more, but I just don't feel like they're moving around, and with the rains keeping on coming, it's probably futile, honestly. So, well, as you saw on the radar there, it's not looking good for the home team here. You know, if we get a break in the rain, they could get up and move around a little bit, but as cool and damp as it is and everything, and the wind keeps blowing hard, I think I'm gonna make my way out of here. So as another wind gust comes up. Well, sorry all I could bring you was a squirrel, but we had to try for a little bit. So I want to thank y'all for watching this rainy episode of the EDJ Whitetails. Hopefully we get out this evening and the rain moves out of here, but we'll see. It's supposed to rain even tomorrow, I guess, too. So we'll take it as it comes, as always. So gonna roll out. For the EDJ Whitetails, I'm Eric Johnston. Thanks for watching, and until next time, get outdoors.